An absolutely mad game. So much drama, so much to digest at the end of that one. But it is ultimately a night that leaves the Brentford fans delighted, but Liverpool fans with still lots of questions and feeling very unhappy still.
Absolutely, as the skipper comes to join us. But yes, absolutely. Yes, there's loads of questions that need to be answered.
And we will get to that a bit later. But Jordan, congratulations on that victory. What a week for you guys as well, beating West Ham, following it up, beating the champions. Just tell us what you feel the team did so well out there tonight.
I thought it was from start to finish, we stuck together. We knew it would be difficult at times. Liverpool are a world-class team with world-class players, so at times you're going to have a bit of defending to do, which we did. But I thought just the way we defended together, the way then we'd stay composed on the ball and try to, rather than just kicking it forward at times, just trying to play the long ball but in behind to someone running in, like Dams did for Kev on the second goal, I think it was, and Thiago was a threat all night, and he's been like that all season, to be fair. So we've got a lot of good players on the counter-attack with the front three, and we've got people like Dams and Yarmo in the centre half that can pick passes as well. So overall I thought it was a really good performance and deserved the win in the end.
Jordan, Liverpool low on confidence at the moment and going through a transitional period. Were there any areas in particular that you wanted to exploit over the full-backs, for instance, or literally just outwork them really, play to your strengths?
I mean, you look all over the pitch, there's not much to go at. They're all quality players, you know. I don't really see a weakness in the team. Yes, I know there's been results of late that haven't been great for them, but for me they're still top players and a top team, and it's just a matter of time before they sort of get in the rhythm and get going. I think there's been a lot of reasons why they haven't hit the heights that they have so far that they did last year, but for me they're still a world-class team, and wherever you look on the pitch there's top players, so it's always going to be difficult. But I thought the lads stuck deep, stuck together, and like I said, we caused some problems on the counter.
So many good performances on your team today, Jordan. Was it a little bit strange for? I said before the game, it's business as usual when you play against your old team. But was there a little bit strange playing against your old mates? How did it feel?
A little bit before, I think, just because I've been at Liverpool for so long, you know, and it's always like deep inside us now, and probably forever there, I think, because I've been there for so long, and it was my life for 12 years, you know. So it was a little bit strange, but having said that, I knew once the whistle would go, it was business as usual, and I'd be focused and I'd be ready to go, and I'd be in the right frame of mind, which I was. So yeah, once the whistle was gone, I was fully in, and I felt as good as I ever have.
You spoke about leaving Liverpool being like a breakup. You got such a good reception tonight, obviously from the Brentford fans, but also from the Liverpool fans at the end there as well. Does that mean a lot to you?
Of course. Like I said, I was there 12 years, dedicated a lot of my life. My kids were born there, so it holds a special place in my heart, and I still want Liverpool to do well. Of course, not when we're playing them, but overall. And that'll never change. And the fans have always been amazing, and it was special just to see a few of them. I know they probably left a bit early because of the result, but it was nice to see them again.
The ones who stayed behind. Arne Slot said that all everyone in Holland is talking about is how much Ajax are missing you. At 35, just how good do you feel? How well do you feel you're playing?
Yeah, I feel pretty good, to be honest. But I don't really like talking about myself. It's more about the team, and I feel as though the team performed really well so far this season. At the start, I thought we were a little bit inconsistent, but over the last few weeks, we've built a bit of momentum, a bit of consistency, which is important. And yeah, it's always nice for Arne to say nice things, of course. I'm not sure they're missing me though, to be fair. I think there's a few reasons why maybe it's not going so well at the minute at Ajax, but it's an amazing club. I had a really good time there, special people, special players there, so I always want them to do well as well.
For Brentford as well, up to 10th now, shown repeatedly this club that they can really compete with the top teams. What are the ambitions for Brentford this season?
I think it's just take each game as it comes and try and be horrible to play against, try and compete basically every time we set foot on the pitch, and that's all you can ever do, I think, and that's what the lads have done fantastically well. We've got some dangerous players, like I said, and we've defended well over the last few weeks for a few games as well. So yeah, we need to keep building on momentum, keep building on performances, and try to stay as consistent as possible, because in the Premier League no game's easy. It's always tough games, and things can change very quickly, so you've just got to keep looking to improve. There's a lot of good things we've done tonight, but there's still a lot that we can improve on, and keep building and just take each game as it comes. Don't look too far ahead.
Jordan, enjoy tonight. Thanks for coming out to join us.
Well done, mate.
Well done. Cheers.
Well done.
Jordan Henderson says he doesn't like talking about himself, but there's a lot of people talking about him at the moment, his performance.
Brentford 3, Liverpool 2, what a game.
Wow, guys, you go and take a breath. We all loved that as much as you did. We said it was going to be prime time, and my word, it delivered. What a brilliant, bonkers, crazy game of football. Fletch said, Joe, that's why we love football. That is why we love the Premier League.
That is why we love football. Incredible. He had drama, he had quality, he had passion. That man in your picture, Keith Andrews, has just taken on the baton from Thomas Frank and pushing this club up the table. Liverpool, there's discussion, but this is Brentford's moment. Wonderful performance from the team.
Brentford up to 10th in the table after that victory. Back-to-back wins for them. Liverpool dropped to 6th place. They are now behind Man United in that league table. If Arsenal are to win tomorrow against Crystal Palace, the Reds will be 7 points behind the Gunners. Tough night for them, a 4th defeat in a row in the league. But Macaris Joe said, first of all, this is all about Brentford right now. Just what is it that they do that is so effective, that they can mix it with the big boys so often?
Well, they've got a game plan, they stick to it, they work hard, they've got a cohesiveness together, they know what their strengths are and they play to their strengths, and they got their just rewards today. Well, Liverpool made a bit of a fight of it at the last 10 minutes when Mo Salah scored, and then at the end of the game there was a couple of little half chances, but that's pushing over the fact that Liverpool were beaten tonight, and Liverpool are not playing well. They're just playing as individuals. But they're not miles off it, Lindsay, but they are not playing like they did last year. They're just waiting for moments of magic at times by various people. They're not playing as a unit. They're very, very open, and they start to panic. So the football is very, very chaotic. They have to get back to what they did last year and the good part of last year and play as a unit and play together. But it's just all hit and miss at this moment in time. Everybody's running around all over the place. They're not solid in midfield because they're trying to jam players in there who probably should be just taken out the side and left at the moment. And he has to go back, as I mentioned at half-time, to the players he really trusts, who he knows can do it. They've got home games coming up and they have to turn this round. But they had all the platitudes and all the plaudits last year when they were winning games and they were winning the league easily. Now they have to take the criticism on the chin. It's as simple as that. They have to respond. Mo Salah needs criticism on the chin. Virgil van Dijk needs to take it. Florian Wirtz needs to take it. £100 million has been spent on him. He needs to take it, and you know what? And they have to respond. Simple as that.
Well, Welbeck gets redder in the face following that defeat there. Joe, what are the implications, do you think, for their title defence? Because we know how tight the margins are.
Well, it's tight. It's really baffled me how we all backed them at the start of the season. They made improvements in the squad. Wirtz, the best player in Germany. The other players coming through the door. The balance, I keep coming back to that word balance. There's no balance in the team. Last year they were such a beautifully balanced team. You know, there was nobody counter-attacking on them. There was the set pieces weren't a problem. Van Dijk was Van Dijk. It's just they haven't quite got it. And Arne Slot, I agree with Macca. Go back to the tried and tested for a few weeks. The players you can trust. You know, get the simple things, do the basics where they conceded too many goals.
You can see the Brentford players heading off to huge applause, yeah. Jordan Henderson clapping the fans. He got a great reception from the Liverpool fans as well as he headed around that way. But the fans are absolutely loving it this evening. A brilliant win for the Bees. A 3-2 victory over the champions. Lots more to come from